Chapter 49. Jason. After the fight on Mount Diablo, Jason didn't think he could ever feel more afraid or devastated. Now his sister was frozen at his feet. He was surrounded by monsters. He'd broken his golden sword and replaced it with a piece of wood. He had approximately 5 minutes until the king of the giants busted out and destroyed them. Jason had already pulled his biggest ace, calling down Zeus's lightning when he'd fought Enceladus, and he doubted he'd have the strength or the cooperation from above to do it again. Which meant his only assets were one tiny, whiny imprisoned goddess, one sort of girlfriend with a dagger, and Leo, who apparently thought he could defeat the armies of darkness with breath mints. On top of all this, Jason's worst memories were flooding back. He knew for certain he'd done many dangerous things in his life, but he'd never been closer to death than he was right now. The enemy was beautiful. Chione smiled, her dark eyes glittering, as a dagger of ice grew in her hand. "What have you done?" Jason demanded.
"Oh, so many things," the snow goddess purred. "Your sister's not dead, if that's what you mean. She and her hunters will make fine toys for our wolves. I thought we'd defrost them one at a time and hunt them down for amusement. Let them be the prey for once."
The wolves snarled appreciatively.
"Yes, my dears."
Chione kept her eyes on Jason.
"Your sister almost killed their king, you know. Lycaon's off in a cave somewhere, no doubt licking its wounds, but his minions have joined us to take revenge for their master. And soon Porphyrion will arise, and we shall rule the world."
"Traitor!" Hera shouted. "You meddlesome, D-less goddess! You aren't worthy to pour my wine, much less rule the world."
Chione sighed. "Tiresome as ever, Queen Hera. I've been wanting to shut you up for millennia."
Chione waved her hand, and ice encased the prison, sealing in the spaces between the earth and tendrils.
"That's better," the snow goddess said. "Now, demigods, about your death."
"You're the one who tricked Hera into coming here," Jason said. "You gave Zeus the idea of closing Olympus." The wolves snarled, and the storm spirits whinnied, ready to attack, but Chione held up her hand.
"Patience, my loves. If he wants to talk, what matter? The sun is setting, and time is on our side. Of course, Jason Grace, like snow, my voice is quiet and gentle, and very cold. It's easy for me to whisper to the other gods, especially when I am confirming their own deepest fears. I also whispered in Aeolus's ear that he should issue an order to kill all demigods. It is a small service for Gaia, but I'm sure I will be well rewarded when her sons, the giants, come to power."
"You could have killed us in Quebec," Jason said. "Why let us live?" Chione wrinkled her nose.
"Messy business killing you in my father's house, especially when he insists on meeting all visitors. I did try, remember? It would have been lovely if he'd agreed to turn you to ice, but once he'd given you guarantee of safe passage, I couldn't openly disobey him. My father is an old fool. He lives in fear of Zeus and Aeolus, but he's still powerful. Soon enough, when my new masters have awakened, I will dispose Boreas and take the throne of the North Wind. But not just yet. Besides, my father did have a point. Your quest was suicidal. I fully expected you to fail."
"And to help us with that," Leo said. "You knocked our dragon out of the sky over Detroit. Those frozen wires in his head. That was your fault. You're going to pay for that."
"You're also the one who kept Enceladus informed about us," Piper added. "We've been plagued by snowstorms the whole trip." "Yes. I feel so close to all of you now," Chione said. "Once you made it past Omaha, I decided to ask Lycaon to track you down, so Jason could die here at the Wolf House." Chione smiled at him. "You see, Jason, your blood spilled on this sacred ground will taint it for generations. Your demigod brethren will be outraged, especially when they find the bodies of these two from Camp Half-Blood. They'll believe the Greeks have conspired with the giants. It'll be delicious."
Piper and Leo didn't seem to understand what she was saying, but Jason knew. His memories were returning soon enough for him to realize how dangerously effective Chione's plan could be. "You'll set demigods against demigods," he said.
"It's so easy," said Chione. "As I told you, I only encourage what you would do anyway."
"But why?" Piper spread her hands. "Chione, you'll tear the world apart. The giants will destroy everything. You don't want that. Call off your monsters." Chione hesitated, then laughed.
"Your persuasive powers are improving, girl. But I'm a goddess. You can't charm speak me. We wind gods are creatures of chaos. I'll overthrow Aeolus and let the storms run free. If we destroy the mortal world, all the better. They never honored me. Even in Greek times, humans and their talk of global warming. Pah! I'll cool them down quickly enough. When we retake the ancient places, I will cover the Acropolis in snow."
"The ancient places?" Leo's eyes widened. "That's what Enceladus meant about destroy the roots of the gods. He meant Greece."
"You could join me, son of Hephaestus," Chione said. "I know you find me beautiful. It would be enough for my plan if the other two were to die. Reject that ridiculous destiny the fates have given you. Live and be my champion instead. Your skills would be quite useful."
Leo looked stunned. He glanced behind him like Coyote might be talking to somebody else. For a second, Jason was worried. He figured Leo didn't have beautiful goddesses make him offers like this every day. Then Leo laughed so hard he doubled over. Yeah, join you. Right. Until you get bored of me and turn me into a Leo-sickle. Lady nobody messes with my dragon and gets away with it. I can't believe I ever thought you were hot. Coyote's face turned red. Hot? You dare insult me? I am cold, Leo Valdez. Very, very cold. She shot a blast of wintry sleet at the demigods, but Leo held up his hand. A wall of fire roared to life in front of them, and the snow dissolved in a steamy cloud. Leo grinned. See, lady? That's what happens to snow in Texas. It freaking melts! Coyote hissed. Enough of this. Hera is failing. Porphyrion is rising. Kill the demigods! Let them be our king's first meal. Jason hefted his icy wooden plank, a stupid weapon to die fighting with, and the monsters charged.